Microphone check 1 2.
What is this?
Huh? What is what?
The next line of microphone check 1 2. What is this?
I can feel it. Ready to get down? I just know that's whatever man, the Red Man and Method Man, or Red Man. It's like I can feel it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So in a couple weeks. What?
Oh, there's some reverb on. I just wanted to.
All right. So
There we go.
I got to. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What?
All right. So I have to debate trauma. I'm pro. Now I have to debate whether or not you can recover from past trauma by talking through it, and rather than just letting it slip all over everybody, rather than just shitting it out all over everybody. But some people say I should save the trauma for my mama. But they only say that because it rhymes. Also, my mom's dead. Worst day of my life, by the way. Not the worst day. I mean, because we all have bad days. You know, where nothing seems to go right. But that day was just the one thing. I'm a comedian. I think that you should be able to use art to talk about your pain and stuff like that. I'm a comedian, and I'm not a successful one at all. I have two main obstacles to my career that I found. The first one is I have a tendency to insult any booker who thinks they know what the audience wants better than the audience. I piss on those guys, and not in a fun way. Like when you pee on your girlfriend in the shower. Like she feels like something warm on her leg, and then she's like, "Hey, you." No, not like in a mean way. Like I'm really mean. I could be mean to bookers. My other obstacle that I have is I don't get booked. I don't know if those things are too. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. I don't know. But I have a joke. Here's my joke. This is typical of my form of comedy. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I was abused as a child. That's more like a slam poem, I guess.
I was
Then
abused as a child who?
Joke. Side note. That's 2 out of 3 times that's happened. If that's happened, I've invented a new kind of joke. It's supposed to, if somebody in the audience goes, I was abused as a child, who? And then everybody laughs. And then I go, it's more of a slam poem.
You jumped in.
Did I have a, yeah, anyways.
Jumped the gun. So
I may have invented something.
maybe you should fill it in and wait for him to say it first before you say it.
Yeah. But anyway, so, where was I? Yeah, I was abused as a child, who? No, my parents were very strict, except when it came to beating dogs and children, in which case they were like, fuck the rules, let's party. But I'll tell you what, the worst thing they ever did to us kids was they forced us to join the Boy Scouts. Because the Boy Scouts is like when you come home from school and then like it's Tuesday, so you have to put on a uniform and go back to school. And there's paper mache and camping is bullshit. If you don't believe me, ask a homeless person. But we had to do a variety show. Oh wait, real quick, I wasn't molested in the Boy Scouts or anything like that. Although I totally could have been. I mean, for real, right? I mean, I'm like a 7 or an 8 now, but in the 5th grade I was 10. But we had to do this variety show, and they put this adult in charge, and this guy, this genius came up with this idea of substituting all the gifts in the 12 Days of Christmas, like the 3 French hens and all that stuff, with other gifts that are like less interesting, like 5 white striped socks, you know. But then he comes up with this one thing that I kind of liked. He goes 12 bubbles blowing. And I was like, and I raised my hand and I would go, oh, so we blow bubbles, and then the bubbles pop, right? And then he's like, no, you take pieces of Bazooka Joe and then you show the audience the gum. And that was my my first experience having a creative difference with someone. And I raised my hand again. I go, not for nothing, Shakespeare, but you know, wouldn't it be funnier if we all blew the bubbles and the song stopped and then we popped and then we went back to singing the song? I think that'd be pretty good. And he goes, that's a great idea, Paul. But, nah, I didn't hear anything he said after that. I just heard, like, great idea. And so that night, everybody's like, they show their gum, and then I blew my bubble, and then it pops, and it fucking kills. The fucking crowd goes, and it was probably because I was the only one, but Shakespeare over there did not appreciate happy accidents whatsoever. He was like sitting there stone-faced, and he's all mad. He didn't even molest me, probably because he thought he was better than me. But then I went home, and my dad beat the living fucking shit out of me. And to this day, when a booker tells me I'm not funny, my response is usually something like, well, it's not about you, it's about the audience, Dad. And then I do the summary. But that's it. Thanks.
That was good.
Think so?